Hello everybody, Xieroeh again, and today I'll be playing Spaceplan. Now the game is a story-driven auto-clicker pretty much. Story already has begun. The game you can play for $3 if you don't want to see the full story and the full run, because I will try to beat the game in one go. I'm also using an auto-clicker to click faster and not get a carpal tunnel syndrome. And yeah, let's start reading through this and see. Start loading, hopper R. Loading, and let's sort it. Hello, waggy waggy, let's go to work. Where are we? No idea, systems are being difficult, parse all messed up, sort it out. Let's start clicking. We're gonna start clicking here. Now, the first time I played this game, it took me about 70 minutes to beat. They nerfed the thing. This is an auto battler, an auto clicker. The way they nerf things, so it might take me more than 70 minutes to beat this, but we're gonna see. Now the end is also gonna have like a Wes Anderson thing going on, in case you want to see that for your own and get excited. I will not be talking at the very end when the Wes Anderson part comes in, so you can live the story on your own. And also we're gonna try to in general beat the game. I think the game's a smidge loud. Nah, you know what? It has vibe music going on while I'm also talking. If the vibe music is hear it, so be it. So let's start reading some things. First of all, a bunch of things are happening. No idea systems, what's up? The Thing Maker has power. Nice, use it to build anything in our libraries. Searching maker libraries. Loading advanced robotics, failed. Distress call, failed. Cookie library, failed. This is just silly. Potato library, oh, success. What is that? Let's go get us some more power, please. Kindly some solar panels to get the kinetogen. And bloody hell, that obnoxious boot up, embarrassing. Soft. Where devs are we? Let's click while I'm reading. Well, there we go, all up and running. Build more things to get things going. Probe launched, a little Orion comet. So what you want to be doing in this game is just follow the story. Now this here is very important, the kinetogen. This is the clicking thing, so that's gonna make it so we get 3 energy per click. So we're gonna fly through this a bit faster, and then we're gonna also make our solar panels give us more watts per second. So as always, we have the auto clicking part, and in most of these auto clicker games, if you auto click extremely fast with an auto clicker, you will get through the story pretty fast. Now the game also has story itself, probe data, so we will need to send some probes and also probados and whatnot into the surface. As you see, there are animations happening over here on the left side, I guess on the right side in the middle, I don't know, which has to do with the story. Let's get the solar panels will produce half in shadow through ambient light, because as you see here, we are going around the planet. So the game has, as I said, story elements, things that are going to be visible on the screen will have to do with what's happening. Solar panels now generate power in the planet shadow. Our probados are getting baked in the thick atmosphere. Foil heat shields should keep them cozy. Check the idea lister. Let's get that. And let's start sending more potatoes. Potatoes. So we continue having more income while I'm also clicking through these. As I said, I have played the game before, so I do have a min-max path. But as I also said, they nerfed some things, so maybe the min-max path is not a thing anymore. Hopefully they didn't nerf things too much. But yeah, we're gonna see. In general, it's gonna be chill vibes today. Just sitting here. Maybe there should have been a live stream, but honestly, I don't. You know what? We're just chilling. Potato landed successfully. This place looks familiar. Get us some more probes. Let's investigate. So let's send more probados out. Now, in general, the next plan here is right away to go for this kinetogen overclock. Every click is gonna give me 100 watts. That's, I think, the first thing you want to go for right away, because as you're seeing, we're going up extremely fast. Now, the game does not tell you how fast you're clicking and how much you're getting out of these. The game only tells you the per second you gain from your units, I guess. But for starters, I will get 10 of each of those starting resources. Is that a good idea, though? I'm not sure if that's a good idea, because I'm getting very little value out of those. Now, this, of course, gives me 69, cost 69 watts, and it's gonna pay me off. 69 nice, by the way. It's gonna pay me off within 30 seconds or something, because they give you 0.3. That means in 3 seconds you get 1. 30 is... I know we're not gonna get that much out of it. You know what? I think we're gonna instantly skip to the kinetogen overclock. I think that's the main play here that we should be doing. And that is what I will be doing. So we already begin with the min-maxing right away. Just chilling here, because that's gonna expedite our process a lot faster. Now, if you play this normally, this is a normal clicking speed of a human. As you see, this is not the same as this. But still, you know, although now that I'm thinking about it, this is a decent speed. And if I add on top of mine, yeah, theoretically, we should definitely make money out of all of these. how much is this? 8 watts per second. And it costs 2,500. You know what? All of these auto games, auto clicker games, I'm gonna go for the 120k by the way. All of these auto clicker games definitely would be awesome if they told you they pay off an X amount, right? This says 42 watts per second and it's gonna cost me 37,000 to get. It would be nice if it said pays off in, I don't know, 10 minutes. Then I would know if it's worth it to invest in it. And obviously if it would pay off in 10 minutes, it would guaranteed not be worth it. Just to be clear about that, because 10 minutes is a long time for this game at least. So I'm gonna just continue clicking through. Now the repair panel, as I said, should take 300 minutes, right? Unless I get the polished solar panel, which makes it 1 watt per second. So if I pay 15,000, this is pretty much a math game while also being a chill vibes game, right? So if I pay 15,000 to make my 10 solar panels give me 1, I mean, forget the 10 solar panels. That next solar panel I would buy would take 69 seconds to give me its money back if I first invest 15,000. So it's not really gonna ever make the money back. Even on its own, if I don't even invest into the polished solar panels, it's gonna give me 0.3, which, as I said, should take about 70. It should take about 200 seconds. That's about 4 minutes to pay back its money, and I will be faster than 4 minutes done with the kinetic overclock, as far as I'm seeing. I mean, we're 6 minutes in the run and we're already 1/3 of the way there, and I didn't even start with that. So we're just gonna be clicking through this whole game. The main thing of this game is the story itself, and that's why I wanted to play this, to showcase the story to you guys, because honestly speaking, once again, this is a $3 game, so if you enjoy what you see, I would suggest you either play alongside or you go buy it, or otherwise you can just chill and vibe with me and watch the whole game go through. Now, if the dev has an issue with that, I wouldn't really know. But you know what, dev? If the dev is in the comments, if the dev is in the video, you could comment down below and say, yo, bro, or whatever, I'm the dev here, and then say whatever you want to say, and I'm gonna pin your comment if the dev arrives and comes in. So we're already 1/3 of the way there for the 120k. Let's continue. I don't know why the dev decided to nerf things, to be honest, in an auto butler game that lasts 1.5 hours. I guess to make it a 2-hour game would make sense, to be honest, because when I went through the game and beat it in 70 minutes, I was like, that's it. If I was a bad guy, I could literally refund this, but obviously this is stupid, because if I'm gonna pay $3 for something that lasts 1.5 hours, do you know what else costs $3 and lasts less than 1.5 hours? Pretty much anything. Like eating out or going for a drink or just getting a bottle of water in Europe, it's gonna still be $3, right? So might as well spend $3 for this game and not actually pay it back, because for some reason I felt like it's as if the community, not the community, it's as if how could I say this? The chance of getting your money back is just getting abused, although sometimes you shouldn't, right? Like, if you had the chance to say, I drink half the coffee, and then say, okay, I don't want the coffee anymore, give me my money back, and then they would do it for you, and then they would do it for you 10 or 20 and 30 times. I mean, I haven't refunded that many games. I think I have refunded like 3 games at this point in my whole life. But if that was the case, like if you went to a coffee shop, drank half the coffee, and then you were like, I don't want it more, or you buy a tea and then you drink half of it and you're like, now it's cold, I don't want it more, and then you would say, yeah, but I only drank it for 30 minutes, I only took half of that, I didn't really experience the whole experience, please give my money back. And then if they did that, like if they said, okay, I accept what you said, I give you your money back, then, well, everybody would do it all the time. Like, it would go through the roof. It would go crazy, to be honest. And the same goes with obviously refunding games on Steam. Now, on the other end of that, though, because a lot of games last like 20 and 30 and 50 hours, and you actually do not get the full experience out of them if you refund them in the 2-hour mark, I would say, you know, that's the flip side of that. It would be nice if all the games on Steam had the free sample play, right? And even if the free sample was like 1 hour, so the best case scenario would be, in my opinion, you get a free sample for 1 hour, and then you have to pay, and then you have 2 hours to see if you want to refund them. So practically speaking, 1 hour gameplay without investment, 2-hour gameplay after that with investment, and then if you play those full 3 hours, then you're locked in. Then you cannot get your money back. Or just make it 1 and 1, keep it as it is. Right now it's like you either refund within 2 weeks or you refund within the 2 first hours of gameplay. So make the first hour free for every game ever, and then say, okay, you have to pay now, and then you have 1 more hour to get the refund back. This way you would succeed better, by the way, in my opinion. Maybe you would lose all those sales on people that would just test the game for 1 hour, but at the same time giving free samples works. I don't know, man. On the one hand, it's like they are people that would not have paid anyway. On the other hand, it's giving free samples, so maybe some people that would have paid actually got dissuaded by it because they played for an hour and then they didn't like it anymore. But there are so many games out there that definitely would sell better if they did that. For example, Thumper would do that. I mean, Thumper is my most liked game, and that definitely would help out. If Thumper was for 1 hour free, it would be most likely, it wouldn't be something crazy to be honest, but it would fit that game. And any other game that is a stage game would really fit like that. There are so many games that are stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, you know, with levels game, or for example Pizza Tower or whatever. All those games definitely would benefit with 1 hour free game, 1 hour refund window, and then after the 2 hours are gone, you pretty much refund. Now, I don't know why I went into this whole refund idea, but I just wanted to say that, yeah, I don't know, because I guess because the thought crossed my mind when I played this game, which is weird, man, because it really feels like as if we're conditioned doing that, right? Because we are given the chance to do that, and if you do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, then you start abusing the thing that has no backlash, which I'm pretty sure the refunds do have some kind of backlash on Steam if you overdo it. So, yeah, half my opinion might be valid, the other half of my opinion might not. So that's why I would like for you guys to comment down below and tell me agree, disagree, or whatever. So we have a discussion going on in the comments, while this game pretty much plays itself as we're waiting for the Kinetogen Overclock level 3 to be chosen. As I said, the game is going to be a story game, so mostly, I mean, this is the big pause here. This is the big discussion point where I'm just talking about random stuff, which is a bit early in the video, to be honest, and a lot of people will most likely have already left, but whatever. Might as well combo it with a bit of philosophy / thoughts on Steam and free games and money in general, I guess. So we're closing in there, by the way. We are almost done. I would say 80% there for the kinetic overclock, and then the game's just gonna take off. Like, we're gonna begin becoming extremely powerful, extremely fast, and just expediting everything very fast. Because the game goes like this pretty much. You start very, very slow, and then after you play normally for a couple of, I don't know, minutes, you will start just going through everything, and the story's gonna just unfold in front of us. And we're gonna see how this is gonna go overall. So yeah, 15,000 more watts to go, 15,000 more energy to go, and then we are ready to not really win the game, but definitely become a lot more rich, a lot more powerful energy. By the way, it is year, if you see at the top here, up here, if you see, it is year 0003, and it's the first month. And we just are crossing the first month right here, boom. Actually, what am I talking about? We already are 3 years in. What does the first month to do with anything? I just realized. Yeah, because the days are going pretty fast for us to be here for only 1 month. This definitely took a lot more, but we're almost there. Man, I said this is gonna take us 6 minutes, and I said that at the 6-minute mark, and we are at the 13 minutes mark at this point, and we still have not done it. So we would have got our money back from the solar panels. Definitely miscalculated that part. So if you copy me, definitely try to outspeed me. That would be a nice little race, right? I want to see who's gonna be faster. I mean, at this point, you should rewind the video at from the beginning and then just fight me. $3 race with Sifd, man. $3 race with Sifd. Let's see who's gonna do it. And I'm gonna be even reading through the story, so you got the leg up there. Let's get the cycling and boom. Now, as you see, the money just amasses. So now I can straight up just power up whatever I want, and now we're getting everything extremely fast, extremely a lot of them, boom, 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 boom. Send at least 10 and 10 from all those resources up, down, doesn't really matter. As you see at our right side, once again, we're shooting out those probes into the planet, and they are going around and doing stuff. Let's also get some Sputniks. I would like to get some 10 Sputniks. Let's also get Mars Pipers going up. Now I'm getting 200 coins per second. That's a lot more than what I was getting previously. And let's also get the polished dots, 215 per second. Let's go, big money, man. We're super rich. I'm gonna send a bunch of Sputniks. And now we have the atomic Kinetogen being the next thing on the radar, which obviously we should target. Kinetogen Sparkifier is the next thing that just appeared. So give me a second to unlock that. So this thing says large power gains if used effectively. So every time I click, I gain 0.75 power. and now I'm at 1.38. Okay, this is nerfed heavily because when I was playing 2 days ago, the nerf happened literally yesterday. So, I mean, at the time of the recording, 31 of July, today, for me, and to be honest, is when it happened. So, yeah, this used to be 1.5, and now it's 1.20. It's very weak. I mean, it's because we're in darkness, but whatever. We are making crazy money here. As you see, we already hit the 100k, so I think I'm gonna keep my money for the atomic kinetogen for 100k there. Once again, a little bit of a pause, but this time it goes a lot faster. We already hit the 100k, so we are 1/4 of the way there. This should take about 2 or 3 minutes. Would also be nice if I could see the income of clicks exactly below this one. I'm just putting my input on how the game could be just a smidge better, like just a little bit of a smidge. And honestly, the whole game is balanced around you not having an auto-clicker and going through the game extremely fast. But still, without auto-clicker, I mean, look at this. Let me click by hand. This is me clicking by hand. Oh, I still keep the same amount. Ah, okay, fair enough, fair enough. I was under the assumption that by hand you cannot really get those numbers. Well, still, it's nerfed like crazy, but it's okay. We're still making our money, and we're waiting for the 400 kinetic automagen to appear. And honestly, I wanted to mention that this game has an actual finite ending. Like, the game actually finitely ends. There is no meta progression or after game or anything. Like, you play this game for 1.5 hours, 2 hours, I don't know, based on how big the video is, you already know how long the game lasts. And then it's done. Like, then it's over. You just win, and it's over. It's just a story game. It's a real story game. I didn't read the right side, by the way. Let's read a bit. Let's go like here. All potatoes are now full wrapped to withstand the re-entry heat in the old fan-assisted oven. Probe launch. Challengers go. Probe potato landed successfully. This place looks familiar. Get some more probes. Let's investigate. Kinetogen cannot produce. Kinetogen now produces less modest 100 watts per cycle. Yes, that's much better. No idea what kind of potato we had before. This is just the upgrades. Panels are looking dashing. Double efficiency. With the kinetogen sparkifier, every time you press the kinetogen, it becomes more powerful. Every spark will give you a 1% power gain. That's a lie. They nerfed it. This used to be 1, it's 0.75 now. And this used to be +1. Yeah, okay, though. So the +1 is the same. Fair enough. But I'm obviously not gonna get the +1. I'm gonna get this that says every click from 100 I gain 500. That also got nerfed. That used to be from 100 get 1000. I think they nerf things in the game. Wow, they are nerfing things, not butlers. And you cannot tell me in auto-clickers. And you cannot tell me that they did not nerf them for the thing I just mentioned. I literally just mentioned that they most likely nerfed it because people were refunding the game. That's my guess. It's a complete and utter guess, but it was a thing that crossed my mind. Like, if you can beat the game in 70 minutes, does not that mean that you can refund it? And it crossed my mind. So I'm gonna assume that other people, it did not only cross their mind, but they actually went ahead and did it. And therefore, you know, the devs were pretty much forced to most likely, you know, nerf things so that you cannot beat the game in 2 hours. So let's see. This is a speedrun, borderline speedrun, to be honest. So let's also continue with Sputniks. In general, you want to get at least 10 of each, because as far as I have understood, if you have 10, then you get upgrades. Mars Pierce, let's get that. The resources generator are getting 2 tasty potato power production doubled. And this is another ×4 doubling on resources. So that's even more there. Which is potatoes all rooted now producing ×3, but it said ×4. I don't know which to believe. I'm gonna assume that I should believe the upgrades and not really the thing that says at the top right what this is supposed to be. So what is this? We can afford a bit of luxury. Panels will produce 4 watts per second. I guess we could take that. And now let's actually start getting those panels up. Let's start getting everything up, to be honest. Let's start having some income. As right now we're pretty weak. Potato plant is something that we want to start creating. So let's start creating some potato plants. I'm gonna assume that the very first potato plant is gonna do something. Yep, storing on the right side. Oh yes, checked out them panels, 4 watts. Yeah, we're that. Potato plant launched. So we just launched the potato plant. Oh, I misclicked there and I wasn't even gaining anything. 1000 per second is what I'm gaining right now. Although my clicks definitely give us a lot more. I'm gonna set up 10 potato plants. Kinetogen spark lover at 3 million. We are 1/10 of it there. Should I wait for the 3 million? Well, not really, because we're doing analysis. What does the story say? Impact covered ancient stuff. Well, excavate the site with more power. Check the data area for progression. This here is 28% of my income. So that's very good. Golden Sputnik foil. Is Sputnik my 23%? What does this do? ×3 ×3. So theoretically, that should give us a lot of money, the ×3 on the Golden Sputnik. Is that a good idea, though, money-wise? Because once again, we got the Kinetogen Spark Lover, plus 1.25 on the power gain. Or the 30,000 choice, right? The 10,000 per cycle. I mean, if I get that, the game is over, but I don't think it's... I think it's gonna take us a bit too long to get that 30 million, which is a big amount. But the Golden Sputnik foil, I think, is the choice. Is it? Is it? Right now I'm ×3 money, by the way. So that's nice. And that ×3 money, is this +1 or +2? Plus 1.25. So that ×3 money, right now I'm at 1.75. So that plus 1.25 should bring us up to ×3. So that's almost gonna give us ×5 money. But am I making most of my money from the per second, or am I doing it from clicks? Yeah, I mean, clicks is what is actually increasing my money, to be honest. Although the other one is a backburn helper. For potato planters, potato doesn't really... 21%. This is 23%. You know what? We're gonna go for the 3 million choice. Although, once again, those really got nerfed. Those good old Kinetogen Sparkle Lovers. But because, you know, whenever you're playing auto-clicker games where you have the choice of auto-clicking giving you more money than anything else in the game, you definitely want to invest anything into anything that has to do with that. The main issue with the Kinetogen Spark Lover is that it mainly buffs my actual income. So that's like the one main issue it has. But that's okay. We're gonna start investing into our income in a moment. And then we're gonna be good to go, I would say. So definitely gonna go with this Spark Lover. Got it. Here we go. Boom. Now that should make it so we have ×5, ×4.3. Fair enough. Now I'm gonna invest into Golden Sputnik foil so that the Sputniks are better. And then we get even more money per second, and then all of that just binds into each other, helping us with the Super Kinetogen. As that thing is gonna cost us millions, as you can see over there anyway. Here, boom. Done. Oh, there is a Graphene Sputnik wraps now. Okay, I mean, I guess we should go full on with the Sputnik idea then. Because these things are giving us 40% of our income, 50% of our income. Yeah, the Sputniks are giving us maybe the most money right now. So maybe I should jump up to the 5 million. The Pro Planters, that could also give us a lot of money, to be honest. Potato plants too. I mean, we're slowly doing an analysis there on the potato plant thing. I'm just thinking, should we skip to the Super Kinetogen and just be done? I mean, if it was me, if I was playing on my own and not really doing a recording, I would just straight up just leave the PC as is, go away, and then come back and be done. As simple as that. And honestly, I could also pause and be like, yo guys, I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna come back when we hit 30 million, because the game is just played like that, right? It's an auto-clicker. You are supposed to leave and come back and play whenever you want to. It's there is no real rush. There is no actual force pushing you into any direction. But the thing is, do I want to do that? No, the thing is, wait a minute. How much do I gain from this graphic Sputnik? ×2. And the Sputniks are giving us half our coins. So if they give us half the income right now, and the ×2 is multiplicative, they should instantly give us literally double the money. So from 3,000, I should go up to 4,500, which is plus 1.5k per second, ×4, that's plus 6k per second, 6k per second until I hit 30 million. That's never, straight up, that's never gonna happen. So I think the play is just waiting for the 30,000, for 30 million? Is that the play? I just hit 1/10 of that amount. It's gonna take me more than 15 minutes to get that. I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it's really a good idea. Potato plants, they give us 21% of our income. How much does this give us? ×3. So is this gonna give us 60? 45% of our income. I just hit 4.5k just by getting that upgrade. So theoretically, I should just spam a bunch of potato plants. Actually, I should spam a bunch of everything, to be honest. Now I'm making 5,000 per second. Now I'm making 5,200 per second. Yeah, pretty much everything is worth it, as far as I'm seeing here. So let's definitely go for even more potato plants. And then maybe Sputniks a bit later. Maybe Sputniks a bit later. Now these potato plants obviously give us the analysis. Maybe getting the analysis is gonna unlock some kind of super duper crazy upgrade. Now, as I said, I did play the game before, but my memory is a trash, so I already forgot what comes when and what the min-maxing is. I don't really think it matters to min-max in these type of games. You can just chill and vibe and do whatever you want to, unless you have an issue with taking 2 hours to just beat it. You can obviously also have background music, listening to pretty much anything you enjoy. 60%, 27%. I'm seeing a potato plant at 10 million. I mean, if I'm gonna go to 10 million, I'm gonna buy the Super Kinetogen and then just beat the game a bit later. Definitely better than this. what is that guy? It requires landed pod. We got a new thing that requires landed pod. And boom, we got the analysis. What does the story say? Compare the data to the little info I have on file. It took like we are on our home planet, Terra, which can't be right, as it's meant to not be dead. If that's correct, it must be the year 2348. I've updated our date records. Okay, so we're 2348, plus 3 years, by the way. Developed landing technology. I wanted to get a closer look at this thing. I've added it to the list of ideas. Do I care about landing right now? I'm not really sure I do care about the landing. Potato planters. This is 7% of our income. What is this? 1.5 in freefall. Modified spot planting, harvesting, 1.5 in freefall. Total wattage. So when it's falling, that gets us more money. What does that even mean? Well, we just hit 3 million, and this time we hit it in a sizable speed. I'm making 7,000 per. I'm making 7,000. I think I want the graphene Sputnik things, although once again, not really sure about it. And we got a new things required planet booster. Okay, we're unlocking things for the future, it seems. Although at the same time, I don't even have what they need. So I think the play is to skip everything, get the super kinetogen, because if I do that, then we're gonna just blast through everything extremely fast. I mean, right now I'm getting 500 per click. That's gonna make us 10,000 per click. So the difference is extremely sizable and extremely huge. And yeah, we are already 1/6 of the way there. So I think the time has come to hunker down and decide to rush through and get the super kinetogen. And then at that point, the game is over. Like after the super kinetogen, we should be making so much money that nothing really even matters. And yeah, we're actually almost there, 1/5 of the way there. So the time has come for us to decide that we're gonna sit here and do that and see if I can beat the game in 70 minutes or 1.5 hours at least. So yeah, because honestly, yeah, when I beat the game, I went ahead and looked into my gameplay time, and it was 70 minutes. And honestly, I didn't super duper min max. I was just chilling and vibing, and I even left the PC and came back and whatnot. So I can guarantee you the game was used to last 70 minutes or less. And yeah, by the way, at the very end, as I said, there is going to be a Wes Anderson little movie snippet thing, because that's how this game looks like at the end. As I'm seeing on my recording, it might be a bit hazy, but I can't really do anything about it because it is what it is, man. Because just the letters might look a bit hazy, and that is because I have zoomed in the game, as it doesn't really have a true full screen mode. So I had to do like a gimmicky full screen mode with the recording software and whatnot. That doesn't matter. We're 1/3 of the way there for the infinite money income, and then the end of the game. And the game is not only this, by the way. This has the classic case of what you see is not exactly what you get. It's gonna have more depth in it. It's gonna have story going on, things going on, the shop changing. You know, if you ever played Paperclips, which I have done, hopefully card's gonna appear at the top right. Like I did use Universal Paperclips. That's also a game that's actually a story game where you begin in a way, and then the mid game and the late game is completely different from what the early game is. And the same is with this game. Right now we're in the early game. Right now we're still on our planet. And yeah, the game's not gonna look like this in, I guess, 20 minutes from now. I would say is a decent guess as to when the transition is gonna happen. So it took us 3 minutes to get to 10 million. It's gonna take us another 4 minutes, 5 to get to 30 million. And yeah, we're just chilling and vibing. I don't think there is anything to do here. We're just waiting for the numbers to go up. Now, time for some real life stuff. What are you guys doing? Right now it's still summer over here. I'm still thinking about if I should go to vacation or not. On the one hand, I want to actually, you know, start doing things with the channel and in general start to do stuff with my life. I started gym, not actually gym, like home gym, I would say. I started exercising, that's the word I'm trying to search. And I've decided to, in general, do something with my life, you know. I decided to, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. On the one hand, it feels like, you know, life's good. On the other hand, it feels like life could be better. And the thing is, I don't want to lose the moment-to-moment fun and happiness that you could have when life is decent. You know, I'm pretty sure everybody has passed that. I do understand and realize that some people are having bad times, some people are having good times, but I'm pretty sure all people at some point in their life, I'm pretty sure, I mean, I can't be sure about it, but on some points in your life, you realize that now I'm normal. Most of the people had that, I guess, when they were 19, I guess, somewhere around there. You know what? I'm not gonna do assumptions, but there are spots in your life where you just are okay. You have a normal job, you are living, you have friends, you go out. Like, it's a normal living life scenario, right? But you can look at that scenario as being stuck, or you can look at it as being super happy, or you can look at it however you want to. And the thing is, I'm exactly on that spot right now, and I'm not sure if I should live life right now, or if, because I'm having a decent patch of my life being normal right now, if I should push it towards success. Right? Because on the one hand, it's like living life, don't waste moments on trying to find the next big thing, try to not always chase the career, chase the money, chase success. Or should I sit here and just live the life with what I have right now, and then later, if I'm in a rough patch, start trying to go up? You know, it's the conundrum between actually using what you have for yourself, or trying to get more for yourself for a later use. And that's where I am right now. Also, this really feels like it's some kind of midlife crisis coming in, but it's not actually a midlife crisis. It's just, you know, philosophizing, I guess, thinking about your own life as to where you are right now and where you will be in the future. And if right now you want to try to target a brighter future, or if you want to live life right now, so in the future you will be looking back and saying, good thing I didn't waste my time then, and I actually lived life, so that now I know what I'm searching. You know, it's a bit of a conundrum, I would say. And that's also a discussion I would like to have in the comments, and maybe see where everybody's coming from and where everybody's going towards, and how exactly everybody's living life. Because honestly, looking at families around, I'm living in a village, so looking everybody around me just being content with life and actually living life, because it's not like they're sad or anything. Yeah, maybe they will talk about their job being tiring or whatever, but other than that, they're still going out for coffee. They're still just chilling with their, I guess, girlfriends or with their friends. It doesn't really matter with who you chill out. They're just living life. But the thing is, you don't know if they are actually happy, or if they are just like, if they didn't think about it, right? If they just chill there and that's their life, and then 20 years later, they will be like, I wasted my time, right? Because they won't tell you that. If you see people in coffee shops, I don't know what they're called, and you see people outside just chilling and vibing and talking with their friends and whatnot, at that point, you obviously see them happy, and then you're like, okay, I would also like to do that. I would like to not care about life and just chill. But on the other hand, they will not tell you if 20 years later, they're gonna be like, I was stupid. They're not gonna tell you that, yo, when you're 35 or 30 or 25, you should do this and this, because I was stupid, I made mistakes. I mean, they will tell you that, but the thing is that at that point I will also be at their age. That's the main issue. That the people that are like now in the same age as me, well, it's gonna be too late if they're gonna tell me if that was a mistake later. But the other people that are already big, right, the 50-year-olds and whatever, that tell you should do this and this and this, yeah, they grew up in a different time. That's how it always feels like when you live life in the current moment. Then you feel like the people giving you advice don't know what you live, while they also felt the same thing for the people that told them what to do. So it's like a self-repeating cycle pretty much forever. But at the same time, the guy that says I'm living life right now is also right? Like, if I go out with my friends and have fun, I'm also right. It's not like I'm wrong. But the other person that's saying, yo, you should do this and this, and so that you're successful later, that guy also is right. So it's a bit weird. We just hit the 30 million, by the way. Took us 6-7 minutes. But now the game should take off and see how this goes. Boom. Oh, look at the money. Already 1 million. Already 2 million. Oh, yeah, we're super duper rich. Potato. Let's go with that. Let's actually hit the 6 million, so we get the pod module going on, so we can start throwing those Tata towers out. Tata tower. And here we hit 6 million. Yeah, this was definitely worth it. And then return to Earth. So what did it say on the right side? Hopper R types Persian pod is ready for separation. The ship will remain in orbit for thing-making operations. It will take a trolley load of power to get us out of orbit. Fire when ready using the idealister. Boom. Ejecting pod from atmosphere entry. With our separation from the main ship, our thing maker can focus on bigger things. Okay, we're gonna continue powering up. A random Russian over there, and then ×2 power gain from the trusty Sputniks. That's why Russian, I guess, because Sputniks get it. I definitely don't, because I don't know this language. Let's go on. Potato plants are even more better. Now we're gonna just power up a bunch of these. We can get a bunch of solar panels. We can get a bunch of everything. At this point, we're just making a lot of money through everything. What is this? Pod still intact after the nasty impact. Oh, the whole Earth thing. Yeah, looks like this is it. Let's get our radar improved using, I don't know, our massive Sputnik network, whatever, just to confirm the Earth theory. Also, I think I've got enough data to understand how the humans all kill themselves. No point explaining to you. It's pretty complicated stuff. I may have a word-saving plan, though. Get us System Peaker, for sure. Okay, System Peaker's incoming. Let's also send, like, some Taddy towers down. What is that? Taddy tower launched. Look at this. We're sending off blocks of towers to the atmosphere. And monolithic hashies is a thing there that we could take. Let's also send off some potatoes. Potato farms, but the towers are just straight up going in. Let's go, towers. Let's go, towers. Taddy tower landed successfully. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it? And at this point, we're making so much money that I would say we should just gather the System Peaker thing. 20 million. Look at the towers just chilling over there. I'm waiting for the system. What is this red thing here? I don't know what those red things are. It doesn't really matter. Time to go for the 20 mil. And then from that 20 mil, we're going to transition up. Once again, I'm really excited to read some comments being like, I bought the game and started the video from the beginning, so I raced you and then I beat you. I actually did this, and this. It was better. I beat the game in 56 minutes or 75 minutes or whatever. It's going to be a race. Let's fight, boys. Let's fight. See, boom, System Locker, System Peaker or whatever. Right, let's get the story straight. Check the System Peaker, accessing using the buttons in the middle screen. Boom, System Peaker. Here we go. And this is it. Yep, pretty like we're on Earth. So my plan, this will sound silly, but try to bear with me. The idea is based entirely on my total misunderstanding of some Stephen Hawking's book I just picked up in my data thing. So according to the disproven Big Crunch theory, the universe at some point is going to reverse direction and all munch together. If I've misunderstood correctly, I like saying that, time might go backwards during the shrinking of space-time. Probably not, but let's go with it. If, right, we put these huge bugger-off massive booster onto the planet, then they'll remain in the stable orbit while firing Tetris into the sun. This will increase its mass, meaning that it will have to go faster with states in its orbit. The faster we go, the slower our perception... What? Whoa, chill. We will increase the mass, blah, blah, blah. The faster we go, the slower our perception of time relative to the universe. Time travel, Matthew McConaughey type stuff. Yeah, because of the movie Interstellar. With enough mass, the sun will collapse into itself. If a black hole type deal, then we approach its event horizon. At the event horizon, time will become infinite. Now, I'm 90% sure that this is a euphemism for what? Euphemism for maddening death. But I'm a robot who can't feel, and you're a person experiencing a very linear narrative. So, with time being infinite, we'll reach the big crunchy crunch in no time, or infinite time. I'm pretty confused at this point, to be honest. Anyway, then we'll probably get a big old bag. Time reverses and goes back to going forward. Hopefully the universe ends up in a more or less identical state. And we return to Earth, let them know we're heroes, roll credits, start the extended remake, and sell it on mobile, tablet, and PC. Shush with your plot holes. Let's do this. D-Roy Jang Planet Booster. Let's do that. Let's first of all go into the planet again. So we've got the planet booster now. The best genetic thing is 300 million. What is this even? All potato things produce twice the power. Okay, the huge thing is about to fire. I'm waiting for it. Did the spot gun make money? We're waiting for the thing to just pop on our planet. It's about to go into the monoliths, the way I'm seeing this. Greasy hashes times 2. Okay. I'm just waiting. How much money do you make? 27%, 40% on that guy. Whoop, it just flipped and went wherever it wanted to. So be it. Excellent planet booster in position. Earth, the spaceship, ready for time travel stuff. Build spot guns to increase the sun's mass, increasing our speed, and therefore speeding up time, or whatever. The more things you've built, solar panels, potatoes, etc., the higher the mass of the spots and tatters that we can fire into the sun. Ah. Okay, fair enough. The spot gun needs 42 million. Wow. Okay, it's a bit expensive. Does that create things? 8,000 watt per second. Okay, it's gonna give us a lot. Wait, can I read this correctly? Fires one spot into the sun with 3 mass, 10 seconds, and gives money, pretty much. We're gonna create the spot gun. Here we go, boom. Now that thing is 18% of our total production. Well, definitely not worth it, economically speaking. Now the sun has 0.0000 mass. What? We shot the first shot? Can I see that? Ooh, wow, we're very far away. I think this is it, right? This over here is it. We are very, very far away. Okay, so the game said we should create as many of these as possible. Which I'm not really sure if that's true or not, but I'm gonna trust the game. So build some potatoes. Build most likely towers. Oh, yeah, we're shooting. Look at these three. We are slowly shooting things out. So we definitely want more spud guns. Maybe more greasy hashes or whatever. The Tata towers. Maybe I should also create like 5 Tata towers. Although they are just super expensive. From 3 it went up to 8. So the next one's gonna be like 10 or something. 9. Nah. Was it even 3? I don't know. And we just hit the first mass. Boom. Look at this. Do you see this thing? It's going on. Bye-bye. You're gone. I mean, the moment the mass even increased by a smidge... What is this? This planet's going on. There goes Mercury. Bye! I liked Venus. We just killed Venus. It's for greater good. Whoopsie. Not my fault. Well, that happens when the mass is increased by 0.00003%. Because that's the difference between everything being exactly how they're supposed to be and things not. Mars water evaporated. Also, Mars is toast. Mars is gone. You may not know about Xieroeh, but it doesn't matter because it's gone. Next one. Boom. Uranus just got destroyed. Get it? Get it? Time to get cancelled, boys. And bye-bye, biggest planet in the solar system. Boom. Zeus. Jupiter is gone. Unfortunately, that awful recent film about it isn't though. Sorry, really, it was a terrible film. Jupiter Ascending, I guess, is what it meant. Is it that bad? I haven't seen it. I haven't seen Jupiter Ascending. Maybe it's that bad. There goes Saturn. I almost feel irresponsible. Wait a minute. We have a planet that's supposed to be the biggest planet, and in Greeks, it's called Zeus. So, I guess Jupiter is Zeus? Neptune boiled, then went to steamy. I'm saying that you just killed Neptune too. Well, Neptune's gone, and in a moment we're gonna also eat up the planet that isn't a planet, which is definitely rough, it's gonna happen. Pluto isn't even a dwarf planet now because it's dead. Eris is a dwarf planet too, by the way. Well, it was 5 seconds ago before you curiously flung it into the sun. Whoopsie! Not my fault though. Whoopsie! I could get another spud gun, which is really slow right now. It's not really doing anything. I would say we go with the greasy hashies. This is 31% of my power. So this is times 2, times 2. Is that worth it? Theoretically, it's worth it. As far as I'm understanding, I'm making more money through my money generating than anything else. I could also create another spud gun, which is 15% of our income. So, nah, we're gonna go with the greasy hashies. And then we're gonna just spam pretty much any structures we have. And then maybe spud guns. And then money. Money. Wait a minute. If the greasy hashies is 100k, I'm gonna buy the potato launcher, which is 120k. I'm gonna, first of all, yeah, we're gonna wait to see how much the potato launcher gives us. So that I can do a math. I would like to do a math. Because the thing is, this is an autoclicker, and in autoclickers, only math matters. Shipping status, planet. Orbiting mass, Sol. Wait a minute, planet looker. I'm a planet still, it is normal. Okay, atmosphere thick, inhabitants all toast. Let's see what we can get out of this. So this is 3000 times 5, that's 3 times 5, 15 times 2, that's 15. And this is 42 on its own, so we take the 42 on its own. Sorry, but it's better. Now we got a potato launcher. The potato launcher is also gonna be part of the build. Very nice. So this is gonna be 45% of our income. Yep, literally better than everything else. Let's go back to System Peaker, as I don't think the planet's gonna do anything. We're just gonna be chilling, vibing here. It's also boop boop. I mean, theoretically, I could get so many more Tata towers that would be worth it. Is that true, though? I'm not sure if it's true. We're making a lot of money, is the one thing that's really true. So, because we're making a lot of money, I can just create pretty much a bunch of things all the time. Especially potatoes and potatoes, bro-potatoes and bro-potatoes. And yeah, right now we're making 100k times 4. Man, this got nerfed heavily. This times 5. This used to be times 19, just to be clear, because I played the game. This times 5.5 that's happening over here, this used to be times 19. Okay, so they super duper nerfed the game. which I really don't get, man. I hate nerfs in general, but nerfing auto butlers because not auto butlers, auto clickers because the game was going through too fast. Like, why? You just give the people more time to not do anything. I'm literally the only explanation is the refund thing. Nothing else makes sense to me. If it's not the refund thing, I really don't understand as to why they would do that. Like, it literally does not make sense. But that's okay. That's okay. The refund thing does make sense, though. So as long as one thing makes sense, everything is okay. At least in my opinion. How many of these do I have now? I have 7. Once again, and we have 7 of these, and it's 21%, and this is 1, and it's 40%. So I'm just gonna get another potato launcher. Just skip to the expensive stuff. Most of the time, that's how you play these games anyway. I mean, I'm making 100k, and this is 42k on its own. So the next potato launcher is going to give us more money for the next one, and the next one, and the next one. And then at some point, I'm going to buy the best genetic things thing, and then we're done. Every click is 10,000 coins, by the way. So, wait a minute. I just got free money? No, I got free money because we are in the sun side. Also, we're looping faster and faster, by the way. Look at this. This was not how fast we were going previously. Man, these look awesome, the machine gun shots. 0.06 on... No, not 0.06. 0.626 on the mass of the sun, the Sol. Sol is the name of our sun. Some people are like, our sun is a sun, and it's the sun is sun. No, the name of the sun is Sol, so nobody's using it because why would they? As we have felt that it's only one sun that exists. Of course, all the other stars in this system in general are suns, and they're called something different. But that's knowledge that first of all, not everybody knows, and secondly, also not everybody cares about. And me included, like I don't think it's that important as to what the planet is called, other than if you want to discuss about it and at the same time trying to discuss about something else that is a very complex discussion where you need to say Sol specifically, but otherwise when you say the sun, it is the sun. Okay, let's get another one of these. Boom. Now it's 57%. How is that possible? How is 1 40% but 2 47? Because the average goes higher. Yeah, but it still doesn't make 57. Yeah, no, it doesn't make sense because it adds to the maximum and then divides and sees which part of it is, right? It's not like the first one is 40% because it went from 60 to 100, and then the second one made it 50% because from 100 it went to 140, right? The average continues like here. Not the average, the sum is bigger. Therefore, adding the same big amount to a sum does not give it the same big payoff, I would say. Do I want to get greasy hashies? I don't think so. We're just gonna get more potato launchers, or maybe even more spot guns. But they're supposed to be better the more we build. So, man, we got nerfed heavily. Like, imagine getting 4 times as much money I'm making right now. Instead of making 5 times 146, making 20 times 146. And I think there was even a little bug where it made it so that you get 100 times or 200 times the amount. So they butchered their own game. Very disappointed, I have to say the least, but it's okay. I'm gonna say let's buy the greasy hashies, hoping that it's gonna give us some... Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna buy something that I know is not a good choice, because this is an auto-clicker. And auto-clickers, you min-max if you can do so. And buying like this, for example, 1 million just for what? 4 watts? Why would I do that? Why would I pay 1/10 of this? Not 1/10, 100th. 100th of this to get 1/10,000th of the reward. It straight up doesn't make sense. And the same goes with the greasy hashes, by the way. Why would I pay 20% less than this thing? 30% actually. 30% less than a potato launcher just to get... what is this? 3,000 times 7. 3,000 times 7. 3 times 7 is 21, so that's 21k. 21 million. Well, still not worth it. Still not worth it, as this gives us 42 million, so 42,000. Yep, nice. And we just got planet launchers, 420. Cover the projectiles, potato launchers, power gain times 2. So that is also maybe not worth it. Times 2. So this is buying 3 of these right now because I have 3 of them, right? So getting 3 of those for 420, by the way, very random number, I would say. is worth it, right? Yeah, because each potato launcher is 180k. I mean, this one is 180 million. The next one's gonna be like 200 million. The next one's gonna be 220. I'm doing random numbers here, but even if they are 3 times 180, it is still more than 420. So buying the 420 is more worthwhile, is what I am saying. Yeah, and we need to make income. Income is everything in this game, so we're just gonna skip to the planet launchers. Actually, the best genetic things are gonna double everything we have, so obviously we're gonna go with the best genetic things first. By definition, it's better. This is ×2 on my main thing, this is ×2 on everything. So there goes that. So we're gonna just wait for 300k. Chill and vibe. Once again, in the old patch, it would have been done in 20 minutes from now. Okay, 20 minutes from now we would be done in the old patch. And the new patch, not really. It's gonna be a long run. And we're gonna be chilling and we're gonna be looping and we are gonna be winning. Man, I'm so sad that I didn't record the very first time I played this, because like, yeah, I should have recorded the first time. It's as simple as that. I should really stop playing games on my own and just record my first runs. Some people are saying that I'm stumbling through games. I'm not really stumbling, I'm just reading and then deciding. Like I literally read the comments saying that I'm stumbling through games and getting wins at random. How can you say that I'm stumbling through games when I literally win? Like, it's the definition of not stumbling is winning. Like saying that you stumble and win randomly, and if I do that repetitively like 50 times, like in every single game I play I'm stumbling and winning, doesn't that literally mean by definition that I understand gaming? Like it's missing the mark. I don't know. On the one hand, I don't enjoy flexing on myself. On the other hand, I also don't enjoy disagreeing with comments like, it is what it is, you know. It is what it is. I'm not gonna get pulled down from random stuff. I just want to put that out. I really should stop looking into the negatives and just stick to the positives and stick to the everybody like me. And I really appreciate all the comments in general and all the help you guys have gone through. And I really am happy that you're here. If you got to this point of the video, the 50-minute mark, well, you know, we're not really that close to winning. I guess it's gonna take 1.5 hours to beat this thing. But the moment that gets the best genetic things, we should start getting a lot more money. I mean, we should make double the money we are making now. So that means, by definition, we're gonna go double the speed on unlocking things and getting things. So there's that. The mass is 3%. Go to the system seeker. We are running pretty fast through at this point. Flip. We're shooting once whenever it shoots. Flip. And it also gathers the mass instantly. I do enjoy that. Because previously I was like taking a shot and it took 5 years. And I was like, flip, instantly gets drawn in. And this is 3%, right? 3% bigger. Which, by the way, I just realized, shouldn't we start pulling in other planets now? Oh, look at this. We're making just so much more money. Let's go. I mean, do I actually get more money? Yeah, this is a decent speed. Yeah, I'm gonna say that clicking and also the money. Now we are actually making money out of our passive income. Now it is actually a thing. Previously it wasn't really. Now it actually is. So this here is 21k as we say. Wait a minute. 6? Is that not 3? Oh wait, is doubling the doubling a thing? Because if doubling the doubling is a thing, then we definitely want to get the greasy hashies. Right? Although that also doesn't make sense. Planet launchers are still better. Spud guns are also still better. Take this though regardless. 421k, this is 21% income, 3%. 60%. 60% of the income is potato launchers. So we're gonna go with planet launchers next. Should I invest in these though? I want to see if this is worth it. I don't think it's worth it to invest in anything. Yeah, I think it's not worth it to invest into literally anything other than the highest amount of income. Somebody can do the math. Somebody can sit down and do the math and be like, this is the most min-max way. As I said, the best way of testing if this is not the correct way is just play the game and compare yourself with this video, right? You can literally have this video up. I'm not gonna pause anything. I'm not gonna skip anything. So if you're watching this video right now while you're playing at the same time, it's literally a race, right? It's the most possible race. as I'm not pausing and also not expediting the game, also not using any cheat codes or not using anything other than the auto-clicker, of course, which in my opinion you should also use. And well, you know what? If you don't use an auto-clicker and are actually faster than me, then yeah, that's like real proof that you're really good at this, to be honest. You're really good at an auto Butler game. Good job, let's go. But honestly speaking, it is fun comparing yourself to me. I mean, the same thing is what I did. I saw this game, Wanderbots played it, and I was like, you know what, I want to play this too. It's a chill game, it's a fun game, let me actually play this. And yeah, here we are, running through the game. Although, when I watched Wanderbots, the game was a lot more buffed, and now they nerfed this. I don't know, man, I really hate nerfs so much, because it's always the following thing that kills the nerfs for me. I hate it when I succeed in something, and then somebody comes along and says, nope, the thing you were just successful on, now it's harder. Just straight up. It's worse, actually. It's gonna take you more time. No matter what you do, it's gonna take you more time. It's gonna need more effort. No matter what you do, it's gonna take more effort, because it's by definition nerfed. Right? Once again, this is only my opinion on solo player games. When we talk about multiplayer games, not co-op games, yeah, when we talk about competitive games or anything, yeah, you can nerf and buff whatever you need to, because you need the game to be balanced. But when we're talking about a solo player game, where I will have finite time of my life to invest in it, we're not talking right now about Dark Souls or Elden Ring or, you know, all of these games that are challenge games. I accept that those games are hard, and if something is cheesy and whatnot, they can nerf it. I accept that, because the game is supposed to be hard. But when a game is supposed to be fun, or just a story, or just an experience, you know, you just want to play the game and then be done with it, and then you will never play it again in your whole life, then there is no reason to nerf things after the fact, right? Because you mean to tell me that if I played this game 2 days ago, I would have had the same experience but faster, and now you make me go through the same experience but slower? Like, what is the purpose? Wait a minute. Double each potato projectile total mass. Okay, first of all, we make a lot more money now. Neural potatoes. Neutron potatoes, actually. Potato launchers covered in planets as requested. Not sure how that helps to gain power, but I'll run with it. 2 times power gain, sure. It is what it is. Here we go. This is our little planetary system again. They literally reduced the income you have by 4 times. I'm telling you, this used to be times 20, and now it's times 5. So they literally nerfed the game by making it 4 times slower. It's insane to me, man. It's completely and utterly insane to me. But it's okay. It's okay, we're gonna still beat it. It doesn't really matter. Oh, I misclicked. Ah, it's okay, solar spuds. How much do these 3 give us? 6%. It's gonna make it give us 12%. Is that worth it? I don't think so, but I'm gonna go potato launcher. Now, I really want to see if this recording is gonna take exactly 2 hours, if not a smidge more. And if they tested it, like, imagine if they tested it. Imagine if they tested it in a way where you literally, it literally takes you 2 hours to beat the game. That's, I mean, it's fair from the standpoint of people are giving their money, like doing refunds. It's fair from that standpoint, I'm pretty sure. But at the same time, it's okay. And it just so happens to happen. I mean, think about this. Wanderbots played this game, and then I took it up. And then 3 days later, they nerfed this. It's as if a bunch of people bought the game because of Wanderbots, destroyed it within 1 hour or 1.5 hours, and then they all refunded at the same time. I mean, when I say all and a bunch of people, I don't mean like 10,000 people. I'm just taking, like, let's say 500 people bought the game, and then from those 500 people, the 300 refunded it. It's as simple as that. Like, if that happens and you are a game dev, you're like, okay, we need to make the game non-refundable. We need to make the game just last 5 hours. Like, I mean, not 5 hours, 3 hours straight up. But it is what it is, honestly. It's fair. It's fair. Maybe there should be some kind of thing on Steam where if the game doesn't last 2 hours or 3, then you cannot refund it. Like, the Steam should have some kind of metric where it's like every person that played the game played it for 1 hour. So if you play the game for 1 hour, you cannot refund it, right? If the game is Witcher 3 and every person buying this game, or Skyrim, every person buying and playing this game plays it for 60 hours, then if you play it for 2, you can refund it. But if everybody's playing it for 1 hour, then if you hit the hour mark, you cannot refund it, because that means that the game by definition is like one of those games. Well, what am I doing? I'm going overboard here on the money income. I should also go with a couple of solar spuds. I would say, look at this machine gun we're shooting at. To fire everybody. It really looks like we're... Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love how it's like we have an armada. We're barraging this on down. 7% right now. The game said that we're gonna send off more if I buy a bunch of trash, but the thing is that trash costs a bit too much. But rush, here we go, boom. High density spuds. ×2 again. Okay, is that ×2? Total spid mass ×2. Oh, spid mass. I don't care about the mass. 320 of that. Maybe the potatoes at the time. I mean, at this point, the game is giving us upgrades just to push the planet system, the planet phase a bit faster. That's what's happening right now, if it's not obvious. Let's go back to the planet. The music is cool. I enjoy that the music's like... The music reminds me of Transistor. I think Transistor is one of the better games out there that everybody should play at least once. It's, you know, it's in the same vein of Bastion, right? Bastion used to be a game that everybody said you're supposed to play that no matter what. And I think, I mean, I haven't played Bastion to be honest, because I think it's a bit too big for me. I don't enjoy big games. But yeah, Transistor, which I have played, I would say maybe one of the best games out there. Really nice tactical combat, but you can also play as if it's not a tactical combat, as if it's just a speedrun, not speedrun, I guess an action combat, because the game has like a time stop mechanic where you can choose what you're gonna do in the next 3 seconds, and then you're like attack, attack, and then slash, and then attack. And if you do that, you cool down. It's as if you're playing turn-based combat, but if you don't do that, then you don't have cooldowns, and you can just blink around and slash and do bombs and whatnot. So you can either go like, okay, let's say my 4 abilities are, I'm explaining what transitions right now, Transistor as a game is. Why would I do that though? Well, still, the game is like, you have, let's say, a dagger, a bomb, and a blink. You can either play the game with the dagger, the bomb, and the blink as if it's Hades, or you can time stop and then be like, okay, I'm gonna move there, drop a bomb, throw a dagger to that opponent, then blink and slash those 2 opponents. And then it does everything within 3 seconds on its own. It's like da-da-da-da, boom, boom, and just does everything within a second. And but if you do that, then your skills cool down. So you have to decide what style you play. And I think that game is like so awesome because it does that. Other than the story, of course, which is also good. And the music, the music, what I just heard here reminded me of Transistor. That's why I talked about the music. Let's just get whatever. As the game said that the more of whatever I have, the more mass we're gonna throw out. These denser spuds will fatten the sun twice as fast. Now we're starting to fatten the sun. 10%, 10%. I mean, we're 10% there, and we're also just increasing everything. So as long as I'm increasing everything, and we're closing in, we are good to go. We are good to go, man. We are good to go. We're about to go into phase, I would say phase 3 of the game, because phase 1 is you being here. It's phase 1. And phase 2 is obviously doing that thing, what we're doing right now. We're 1 hour in. Man, I want to do this in a one take. This is gonna be a one take for anybody wanting to play this alongside me. This is gonna be a one take. So you can forever come back. I mean, there is not gonna be a forever. It's gonna be like whoever plays the game or not. I guess the one time you're gonna play this game, you're either gonna play against me or not. So, yeah, we're gonna do this in a one take. I don't care. And if the game is gonna get nerfed in the future or gonna get buffed in the future, then so be it. Everybody's gonna be faster than me or slower than me. But it is what it is. You imagine if I shot the video yesterday and then I was like, yo guys, go ahead and race and try to beat me. And then nobody's gonna be able to because the game is nerfed. But now I'm part of the mass. So let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm staying close because I do enjoy this machine gunnery here being visible. A bunch of potatoes. A bunch of solar panels. Let's get 100 solar panels just because I do enjoy these solar panels. I mean, do they even provide us with anything? No, maybe the 100. Nope, not even the 100 solar panels are gonna provide us with anything. I guess we're gonna go over to spud guns and potato launches. We are making 1.5 million. Oh, we're making a lot of money. All right. Time to go for potato launchers, as they're literally better. Look at all the mass. Look at all the mass. Pro potato is also there with 1 million. I mean, I would like to make everything cost 10 million and then only buy the potato launchers, which at this point we're 15% there, 60% there. We're closing in. All right. We're closing in. That's, as I said, let's make the potatoes cost 10 millions, like everything else cost 10 million. Here we go, 12 million, very nice. And I would say I want to get 10 spud guns, assuming that at 10 it gives me some kind of unlock upgrade or something. Let's actually go outside again, seeing the flip. That thing's becoming bigger and bigger, 17% at this point. Yep, as I said, let's go with spud guns. And let's go with 10 of them. Hopefully there is gonna be an upgrade for spud guns. If there isn't, then so be it. Boom, 9 and 1 more. And we are done with spud guns, and then everything else into potato launchers until we win. Got the 10 spawn gun, nothing really happened. So there is that. That's not really good, but it also doesn't matter at the same time. Because we're closing in. At this point, we're 20%. From when I said 10%, we really quickly went up to 20%. So now that I said 20%, we are at 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's see how long it takes from 20 to 30. And then I'm gonna see. So at 4:30 is when I started this. I'm using the recording timer to see how this goes. Time-wise. Another potato launcher. Let's get 10 potato launchers. To go faster and faster. Faster and faster. And we're just making the sun huge. What could this game get to be a smidge better? You know what? Like, does this make the game better? I would argue no. Sitting here for longer and just waiting for the game to be done does not make the game better. At some point, I think the dev lost the line of I'm creating an art, because this game is an art in my opinion, especially later, because as I said, there is a Wes Anderson thing here. Like, I think the game either needs one more phase, right? If you wanted to make it from a 1 hour game into a 2 hour game, you need more stuff. You don't need to make your stuff slower. It's like Inclusion. That's an awesome game. Inclusion. Hopefully, a car is gonna appear at the top, right? Inclusion is an awesome auto thing. Not auto butler, you know, auto clicker or whatever. It's not even auto clicker. It's just an idle game. And that game, man, Inclusion. That game just has story upon story upon story upon story. It's gonna take you like 300 hours to beat the game, and it's very simple. This, for example, does not have that. I don't know how they could make it different. Maybe a new system. I mean, there is a whole planetary system mechanic that does not exist. Right? Where is the... If you think about it, where are the rest of the planets? Where is the galaxy? Where's the Milky Way? Why is there no zoom out here? Because you're gonna see in a moment, as you realize, if you read the if you were listening to me when I was reading the story, we're trying to turn back time, right? So we're not gonna see the whole thing with galaxy and whatnot. We're gonna go back to the past. By the way, look at how fast the days change and the years change. We're just going through the game extremely fast here. Not through the game, through the dates. Extremely fast. And we just hit 30%. So it took us 2 minutes. It took us 2 minutes to hit 30%. Let's see how long it's gonna take now for the next percentile to go up. Let's actually get 2 spot guns or 2 potato launchers. I mean, I'm also not sure how much we gain from picking up whatever trash upgrades the rest have, because the game said that the more of the trash we have, the better, the faster we go. So actually start upgrading trash. Just go through these randomly and they can upgrade whatever they want to. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do and see how this is gonna go. I'm just leveling up whatever, so we throw out more trash to the opponents. To the opponent's gonna be the sun. But yeah, let's just level up anything. Doesn't really matter what. All of these are extremely expensive anyway. Nice, nice, nice. Can I get 100 of everything? I don't think we will be able to, but still. Man, I'm really excited to read the comments today, because I really want to see opinions on pretty much all the things I touched upon. The thing about life and living life in the moment, alongside the planning for the future mostly, alongside the fact about nerfs and buffs and whatnot, and those good old auto butler games. Not auto butler, this is not an auto butler game. This is an auto clicker. Auto clicker, or I guess... I don't know why I'm saying auto, it's an idle game. This game is an idle game. Boom. In our Sputnik. So we... Spud gun actually. Spud gun. So we go even faster. Do we go faster? I'm closing into the 40%. Doesn't it feel like we're just stable? Oh, we actually got to the 40% faster than we got to the 30%. Yeah, this was less than 2 minutes. So we are actually speeding up, which is actually good. Yeah, this is the 8-minute mark. So the next one should be at the 9-minute mark. If I get to 50% at the 9-minute mark, then yeah, we're speeding up. We're speeding up extremely fast, to be honest, because it took us from the 4.5-minute mark, I got 10% at the 6.5-minute mark, and then from the 6.5-minute mark, I got the next 10% at the 8-minute mark. So that's 1.5 minutes. So now from the 8-minute mark, if I can get the next 10% at the 9, no, that's not happening. The 9-minute mark is coming in, closing in. But we got halfway there. So right now it takes me 1.5 minutes for 10%. So that means the last 50% is gonna take 5 times that. That is 5 times 5, and the half of that, 7.5 minutes is how long it should take. So we should be done at the 1 hour and 20, I guess, 1 hour and 17-minute mark or something like that is when we should be done. Trying to get another potato launcher, to be honest. Let's try to do that. Let's get our potatoes. Love the music. Love the music. Love the music. I really do. I really enjoy it when the game has good music, especially when it's vibing music. That's like my most liked thing. That's what I'm saying. My most liked game ever is Thumper. You need to play that game, man. I don't think I'm gonna ever play it on Steam because it doesn't really make sense on the channel. Actually, do you want me to play Thumper? Would you like to see me play Thumper, my most liked game? Does nobody care? I mean, if nobody cares, then whatever. I could do it at 100k. Although, the thing with Thumper is the following. Although it's my most liked game, I can only promote it as you should go ahead and play it. I cannot really promote it as me playing it, because it's a game that you need to play to feel and understand as to why it's awesome and why it's cool. It's the experience that it provides. It's not the visuals. Like, going ahead and looking Thumper up on YouTube is not playing it, and it also is not gonna convey exactly what I'm trying to say as to why it's awesome. It's like the Overwatch effect, right? It used to be called Only Watch or something like that, because watching is different than playing. And like, Thumper is the almost opposite thing. Like, you definitely want to play the game and not watch it. It's not really a fun game to watch. It's just a clicker game. But the thing, not a clicker, I guess it's a rhythm game. But if you don't play to feel exactly what is happening, it's very different. It's a very, very, very different experience than actually playing it. 60 minutes at the 1050, 60% at 1050. So let's see if 70% is gonna be at the 10, 11, 12, exactly 12. If I can get at the exactly 12-minute mark, the 7, we're gonna be good. Man, look how long this takes. We're going through. I'm pretty sure the good thing that you guys have above me is that you got the YouTube skip thing, and you can also ×2 the game, so you're gonna be even faster than me, or 1.5 times the game or whatever. But whoever is just watching normally at 1.1 speed, 1.25 speed, I would say, thank you for watching and sitting around and helping out with algorithm and whatnot. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy my sometimes repetitive commentary, but all in all, I would say decentish. I would say decentish commentary. I don't know. You can decide. Why would I ask if my commentary is decent? You know, I really need to put away any self-doubts I might have. I think that's my worst, I guess, habit. My worst habit is self-doubting. 70% on the 12-minute mark on the dot. Nice, on the dot, boom, exactly on, not exactly on the dot, 1-2 seconds earlier. So that means next one's gonna be at the 13-minute mark, because we get more and more and more stuff. I'm getting also more spud guns. Let's get more spud guns, and let's also see what. Oh no, I made the thing a bit smaller. Let's planet looker. Let's click there. Look at our machine gunnery, firing my laser. I'm an armada, man. I am the armada. I am the armada. Why would I need an armada? We got the planet. We are like Executor 66. We are yeah, we are the evil guys from the new Star Wars. Let's go. I mean, we're definitely the evil guys, because we're literally destroying the whole universe just to reverse time, just to go ahead and save Earth. Like, how evil could you be? How evil could you be? I'm gonna destroy the whole universe, everything. I will reverse time so that, you know, I succeed, whatever. By the way, there is a huge plot hole in this game, and the thing is that right now I'm making my sun 2 times the mass, right? That's the thing we're supposed to be doing here. We're trying to make the sun have double the mass of what it normally has. Well, guess what? There are planets on the universe that are not planets, suns, and planets to be honest, but there are suns in the universe that are trillions times the size of the mass of our sun, and they did not collapse the universe. So this here, what is happening is very, very off script, or off reality. It's completely off. It's not even remotely close to reality. Like, we need to increase this thing's size to quadrillion times its size for it to even matter remotely as to what is happening in the universe. Now, the aspect of the sun being 0.2% bigger and that actually destroying the whole, you know, planetary system, the solar system. Yeah, the solar system, because, you know, the soul is the planet, solar system, right? Our solar system, that is. So yeah, I think that is true. Like, if the sun was 1% bigger, then everything would be dead. But the fact that if it was 100 times bigger, everything would be dead in the whole universe, then no, that's completely wrong and completely off. We're going in, boys. So we already hit the 70-minute mark. So normally, right now, the game would be over. In the old patch, right now, we would have beaten the game. And we have not beaten the game yet. This is only the first phase done. Now we're going into deep story time again. So let's see how much slower the game's gonna go. Although, I would say that from here on out, it should take me about 20 minutes to win. But we're gonna see. We are going to see how much they nerfed the game or not. And yeah, let's continue making money until the last moments of our life on Earth. 97%. We're closing in. 97. Let's maybe see. Let's see. We are getting drained. Potato 100. Potato 100. Let's go. And we are done. Here we go. Boom. What happened? Suns all puckered up. Approach it when you're ready, using the idealister. Suns collapsing into a gaping big hole. 1 billion to approach the hole. That also did not used to I'm not sure if it used to cost 1 billion. Well, we're waiting for the 1 billion anyway, so we're gonna just amass that amount of money. 6 times my income there with a clicker, clickety click. Can I look into us? Oh, we're still the same. Why am I not shooting anymore? Okay, well, we're waiting for the money until we go into the big hole. So the idea is we're gonna go close to the hole and we are gonna experience time dilation, is what I'm understanding. By the way, where is the sun coming from? There is no sun. Why are we having sun from there? Anyway, let's go. Boom. Approaching event horizon. As we get closer and faster, time will move faster around us. See you after the big crunch. The time is the time going faster? Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, it is going faster. Look at this. Look at this. Explosion. And what is this? Okay, flashbang. We're going into the future. More, we're going quadrillion, billions, millions, trillions, sextillions. The universe stops expanding after these years. The arrow of time reverses. Oh, by the way, that's the same effect that the game makes. It's fun that I'm making the same sound effects. Don't go telling your mate Gus down the pub that this is how time works. It isn't. We go to BC. Whoa, we go to very BC. And here we go. Anyways, 7 billion BC. The Big Bang. Kaboom. The arrow of time reverses again. Crisis board. Boom. And here we go. 2000 and... Whoa. F72. Present day. Not present day, but okay, I guess. Well, sort of the past. Yeah, well, everything's off. But also kind of the future. Yes. Whatever, exactly. Let's go. Whoop. Flashbang's gone. Darkness joins. And now another flashbang. Boom. Here we go. Back in the game. Thingmaker. Return to Re-Earth. Starting. Let's start clicking first of all. Loading Hopper R system. Loading Idolect. Sorted. Okay, let's go to Return to Re-Earth. Right. Hero time. By the way, it's not gonna be the game from the beginning. This is not an ascension. You're gonna see. I'm just gonna make the money. Okay, we're about to crash. As you see, we're closing in. We're going into the dark side of the Earth, I guess. Of the Re-Earth. Here we are on the dark side. Firing boosters for atmospheric entry. Landed ship successfully. Whoop! What is this? It's a video. We open up the cap. Let's see what this is. Potato. Potato. Pomme de terre. Pomme de terre. Pomme de terre. Yeah, okay. The game's not over yet. The game's not over yet. I'm telling you, there is a Wes Anderson ending. There is a Wes Anderson. Oh, Dado. Let's go. Okay, Thingmaker, let's continue. Well, okay, you probably have a lot of questions, and don't worry, I have the answer. Yes, I did eject the pod door to let you out. Yes, I did create a new pod door to seal the pod again. It's all the magic of the Thingmaker. Now that I've answered your concerns, let's get off the Freaky Planet thing fast. We don't know what their Spud Sapiens want to do to us. The launch button, let's go, boom, bye. Going on, once high enough, we'll perform a second fire to get into orbit. Yeah, I'm still making the money just to be sure. Okay, excellent. We don't need to worry about them getting us up here. The hopper ship launches through detonating a nuclear charge beneath it. So every time, everything within 3-kilometer radius is very toast. Okay. What is this? Accident ruined the universe. Lol, ho ho ho, accidentally. Hey, look, it's Instagram, I guess, from my dear listener. So that is out of the way. Check this photo out. I posted feed in the free. Oh, sweet. Ideal listener liked it. That's cute. Anyways, see the symbols on the flag that the Spaceplan popped up? There's a signal coming from Re-Earth. I think they may be our lead. I still have faith that we can get back to the version of Earth that we came from. We'll need to scan the planet, and that requires a bit more power. The Thingmaker will liberate, successfully restored. We can literally anything. Kinda want to stick to with the potatoes though, so we should stay on brand. So deleting Fusion Library, Nuclear Library, Advanced Robotics, and other things, and loading Advanced Potato Library. There we go. So these new potato things is our Thingmaker should work. Should make them work. They get us power faster. Not as fast as the fusion reactor, but we're good to stick to the principles. Now save the planet. Scan Re-Earth. Okay, lovely stuff. We'll need to hit the ground beneath those light columns pretty hard. Yes, I'm an expert on this all of a sudden. So I've got us some potato wedges in the Thingmaker. These can slice through the atmosphere, maintaining speed and wedging them. Okay, so first of all, we want some income. Okay. And now the trick is to get infinite income, and I'm gonna show you how to do that. So the potato wedges, there is a trick here which most likely is gonna get nerfed, but it is what it is. So the potato wedges, this thing hits a target on the surface and also makes us money. Okay, that's what they do. So the idea is you want to use them to hit these little light spots. Okay, that's the idea. But, and that's a big but. We're gonna abuse some mechanics that exist in this game now, so that we actually make infinite money. And then with that infinite money, we're gonna propel ourselves into the end game instantly. We're not gonna really care about anything in between. So right now we're just clicking a bunch. Of course, we still have the multiplier, but we don't have the money maker. So there's that, I guess. I'm waiting for us to go away from these spots. And that's very, very important to be away from those spots, because we want to miss. Yes, the game said we should hit. Well, guess what? We actually want to miss. We want to not hit any of those little spots. And the reason for that is because the wedges here, right now they're costing 4,000, right? And they're making like 77% of my income. Yeah, these things, they stop increasing in price because you need and you're forced to actually hit those things to progress the story, right? That's the idea. Well, guess what? You can actually abuse the thing that because you're forced to hit those things and you need to be able to buy wedges, the dev decided, you know what? Because they need to hit the wedges, we're not gonna make the wedges exponentially growth in price, therefore, so that you always are able to buy them, right? So in case you're not following what I'm trying to say, is that these potato wedges here, they give us income, but at the same time, I'm using them to progress the story. And you cannot progress the story if they are too expensive. So the game straight up just allows you to... It's a cap. There is a cap on how much they cost. Right now they cost 15,000. They're never gonna go above 15,000. So I can buy them forever. Don't hit that. No, I hit that. Well, it is what it is. You can avoid hitting the bottom one at least. So there's that, I guess. And these wedges are always gonna cost the same. Paprika potato wedges, that's that they're gonna give us more money. So this is the plan now. You just want to get as many potato wedges as possible while not hitting a single one on those little targets on the planet. That's it. Straight up. And that is what we're also gonna do. Until we get enough money for potato wedges to be thrown like every little millisecond. So we get like 2 million. Because right now we have 50, right? And they only cost 15,000. Well, the idea is we want to make... Right now we're making 5,000 per second. We want to make so much money. Onto polishing panels, I don't care about that. We're gonna just buy a bunch of potato wedges in a moment. Look at the planet being colored. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. And now we're gonna throw out a bunch of wedges. And more wedges, because none of them are gonna hit the target. And that is my purpose anyway, to not hit a single target. And now we're gonna become super duper duper rich because of those infinite wedge idea. Not those, this infinite wedge idea. Whoop, more. At some point, we're gonna be making millions, and my auto-clicker is not gonna be fast enough at even spending my money through the wedges. That's how much money we're gonna make from this. So, classic Sifd abusing mechanics. Now, this at some point is also gonna definitely get nerfed, I would say. Maybe it's gonna make it so that you don't get money anymore out of them, or I don't know what they could possibly do. But for now, they can't do anything because I have the save file in the video. So there is that. So this is the part where I'm gonna take over the race, if you're doing a race with me. Make money. Look at this, we're making 18,000 per second. This is gonna become like 50,000, 60,000 at some point. We're gonna get more than 1,000 wedges before I decide to leave the planet. And as I said, we are very close to the end of the game. So I think 1 hour and 25 minutes. I think about the 1 hour and 40 minute mark, maybe 50-minute mark, we should be done. So this is like 15 more minutes dealt to go through the game. Nice. Right now we're making 30,000. Right? And we continue just missing on purpose. We have 425 wedges. I'm gonna wait here to not make a mistake and by mistake shoot anything into that zone where we're supposed to shoot them. Auto polishing panels, who cares? The only thing I care about is paprika potato wedges, just to get that 7 million paprika potato wedges. The idea being, you know, it's Pringles, not Pringles. It's Doritos is what that is supposed to be. Look at the planet being X'd. I'm literally just missing on purpose. 3 million, and we're ready to shoot some infinite wedges into nothingness. Not yet. Not yet. Still waiting. I think this is a good space to be at. Actually, we got the next upgrade on the wedge thing now. We're gonna go with the 7 million thing. So we literally double our money with 7 million instead of spending them on wedges. Although we already have 7 million, so I could spend them on wedges, but nah, this is gonna double my money right now. Boom. 75 million. We're closing into the part where we literally cannot spend them in time. 600. Just like that. Another 100. Again, 700. Get a million. Look at this. We barely don't make enough in time. But no, we barely do not click fast enough. 845. Let's get 1,000. Just like that. Just like that. Boom. 1,000. And we're making even more crazy money. Let's shoot another 1,000 in. Another 200,000, 300,000 or whatever. Look at our money just going up. Look at our money just going up. And now I'm gonna wait for the loop. And then in the next loop, I'm literally not gonna be able to spend the money. It's just gonna be me looping around with just sending off wedges in the middle. And that is my plan in the first place. Spuda light. This is money. These things are supposed to be money makers. Well, guess what? 1%, 0.8%, 98% of my income is potato wedges. And they cost only 15,000. I don't know what these do, by the way. Storage means efficient harvesting. Mine for low orbit around the planet. It doesn't really matter. And then we also got another thing. Also doesn't really matter. The only thing that matters is the potato wedges. And we're about to get 1 million. And we're about to get salted potato wedges in a moment. So that's gonna be even more infinite crazy money. So this is times 2. Yep, this is times 2 again. So now we just double our money again. And I don't think we have enough clicking power to even spend everything. Oh yeah, this is never gonna get spent. And this is how you make money in this game and break the game completely. This is most likely gonna get nerfed. Look at this. We no longer can spend them. Yep, at this point we are gaining more money than we are spending. And I can, yeah, literally by definition I cannot spend anything. So from here on out, we will just sit here, make infinite income. I'm gonna do this loop one more time. So I'm gonna stop shooting the moment it's about to go over the thing. And then after that's done, we're gonna win. So yeah, we don't, by the way, we don't need to do this. Boop, boop. Let's continue. Now that the pan is shining themselves up, produce further. No, honestly, these are the best potatoes. No, sorry, another times 2 production from them. Yeah, whatever. It's never gonna make enough. Planet Masher, by the way, is also like a shotgun effect that hits the things easier in case you are blind and cannot really click a thing and hit it. But I don't think it really matters, as we're making infinite money right now. Ooh. Ooh. Look at this, making even more crazy infinite money. Da 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 da. Let's whoop, get a bunch of potatoes. Only 69. Only 69. Boom, but a bunch of super solar panels, only 83. As you see, all of those are scaling. But the crazy main thing I think is busted. That's not scaling. And the not scaling things instantly make them busted and broken. Look how much money we're making, man. Even the best choices for money do not make enough money. Like potato tanks, not enough. Nothing is enough. None of these is enough. I got 4,000 potato wedges. And those things are just straight up not enough. Wow, we got more of that. Potato sinks. Okay, now is the time to go for the infinite. And I'm not gonna stop clicking this from here on out. This is gonna just color the whole planet while we also continue making infinite money. And then we're gonna pretty much go through the story of the game. Because it's over. We made infinite money. I'm just creating infinite of these. Which create more, which give us more money. I mean, look at the income just go up. My income at this point is almost 2 million. It's gonna hit 2 million in a moment. Then we can definitely not make enough money to just send them all. Now, I could do the same thing with the planet masher, by the way. This thing has also the... you could do the same thing with the planet masher, but the thing is it costs 12 million. And also it scatters, so the moment you start doing that, it's gonna instantly just cover the whole board. I mean, look, let me show you. I just shot 5, by the way. And other than the fact that it just became crazy expensive, did you see like just shotguns everywhere? So it's not gonna wait for you to just loop the planet and take 5 years to actually do something. Therefore, it's not gonna hit the target. No, it's gonna just hit the target instantly. Anyway, we're waiting for us to loop the planet around while we are making money, while we are increasing our income. So yeah, we're just making infinite money from everything. And especially if I didn't even spend this, because I'm spending a lot of it right now, right? I'm spending 15,000 every millisecond because I'm multi-clicking here with the auto-clicker. Look at that, we've got 7,000. I'm going for the 10k, if not more. And the Wes Anderson thing is gonna start from here on out. Like, it's starting here in a moment. The Wes Anderson thing, as I said. Look at the planet, we got like some X's going on at it. Nice, nice, nice. At this point, I guaranteed we'll hit that target. And let us actually begin. Now, this is gonna become more expensive the moment we start hitting some targets, but that's okay. Boom, got it. So, target hit. Looks like there's a few more. I hope it doesn't get too tedious. Hit some. Nice. We continue just having this clicked. I literally cannot miss any of them while we continue making income. Here, let's power that up. Not that it really matters. We're making 2 times the mess. Target hot. Target hot. I don't know what that means. I guess we hit the target is what it meant. Continue making money. Continue becoming rich. Boop, hit the target. Target hoot. Target hit. Target hoot. Target hit. The game's trying to do its meme jokey thingies. Ooh, money, 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 money. Continue with this, please. We hit it. Boom. Successful. So where this is going? I don't know what it means. Potatoes better. What happened? The game is lagging like crazy. Oh, it's lagging like crazy because the planet shoot out all my little spirit thingies I shot. Well. Excuse me, did I crash it? Spoodelites now have better heat management. We can push them times to gain. Okay, I have concluded my analysis. This is definitely not normal behavior. Ah, you think? So we have this weird mechanical artifact planet which Spud Sapiens clearly wanted us to know about. I'm not entirely sure what we do with it. Here we go, I'm picking up a signal from Mars, of course. So the only thing I'm certain of right now is Mars, a much more interesting version of the reality than in our own. Skip to Mars, I would say. Well, luckily I kept the engine library on the file. Yeah, good thing. Get us a skipper engine, let us skip to the next planet. Skipper engine, get it? We'll still be able to get power from our probes. Oh, also I'm having trouble with these other messages from our Spud chaps. Perhaps it could work out. You have to do this 4 planets, okay? No idea, the space is totally hopeless. Okay, let's skip. Yeah, we got rid of the thing. Power that up. It's gone Mars. Looks like Demons is missing. I'm really starting to miss moons. Glad Phobos is still hanging about too. Even better tank power storage means even more power. Even more power. Yeah, okay, whatever. We're still super rich. Now these things stop costing 15k and now cost 100k. So as you understand, guess what? It doesn't matter. Because I'm already rich, right? Because I already bought 10,000 of these. This is why you played like this. Now they cost 100k, well, doesn't matter because I'm super rich anyway. I can easily hit them. And honestly, I should not throw out 1 million of these because I want the game to not lag out. So I'm just gonna shoot like a couple of planet mashers We have so much money. I don't think we need to invest into anything, to be honest. I can buy these if we want. Color tasters. Just gonna take a couple of shots here in the middle so we hit the thing. Because I really do not want the lag to happen again. Okay, we hit some things. What's happening? Target hit. Keep going. Lovely stuff. Again, I don't think this is a normal planet-like behavior. You think? You think this does not look like a normal planet? Uh-huh. Yeah, to me it looks like a very normal planet, man. A very normal planet, I'm telling you. This is have you not been on Earth? This is a classic occurrence on Earth. Happens all the time. Planet split into bicycles. Or whatever it's happening right now. And we hit the final hot. The final hot. We hit the final target. Whoop. It became a thing. It became a thing. It's flipping. It's a flower, man. It's a flower. It's all about flowers. Okay, this is normal planet behavior. Done. Here goes. The very normal planet behavior. Nice. Powered up the orb. Infinite. Is that the infinite symbol or is that a clock symbol? What is this? It is a symbol, alright. Throwing out the planet looker again. This is very buggy. I think that these planets thing may be pieces of something bigger. I'm building a pretty solid theory on where this is going. Also, we're getting a ping from Neptune. Time to skip over to Neptune. Boom. Here we are. So lovely and blue. I miss with Earth looked like that. Can I assist them? This is bugged. The system planet. The system thing is bugged. Yeah, if I click it once, boom, and then it disappears. I don't know what's up with that. When I played on my own, that was also the case. Now, these are becoming even more expensive, but does that even matter? I don't think it does. The wedges cost 10 million. now I can actually not have enough wedges. Nice. What is happening? It opened up. Okay, we have a giant door. What's this inside? I don't know what's inside. I'm just shooting my things. And we're hoping for the best. Ooh, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Time to fight the boss. Yes. Planet's becoming weirder and weirder by the minute. I guess now we don't have enough money to have infinite shots, but we have the shotgun, we have everything. It's not my fault that the game is flashbanging all the time, okay? It's really not my fault. If you're getting blinded by these flashes, yeah, tell it to the dev. Well, go get to it. Looks like they all need to be activated. Look, we have a planet mashers. Use them to launch a bunch of them into random directions and whatnot, and maybe hit them. Yep. Good thing we have money is what you mean, not good thing we have planet mashers. This would take 50 years if you don't do this correctly. Like if you just don't spam a million things. And we're done with this planet too, very nice. Continue making money. Okay, this is a Beyblade. Here we go. It's another infinity symbol, I guess. It's another infinity symbol. Feels like the tall taster is doing a lot of job. Let's continue clicking here. Continue making money. Yeah, they're all positioned themselves around the sun. This certainly lines up with my theory. I'll let you next plane is aligned with it. Skip to Saturn. Oh, the next planet appears to be Saturn. Sweet deal. Whoa. Remember Saturn being bigger than this? Pretty sure this isn't to scale. Whatever. Not entirely sure how you can do this one. Let's scan it. Oh yes, obvious. It's a gas giant. Let's just head right in there. I'm sure a ship can take the atmosphere. Enter Saturn. Go in there. Going down. Down, down, down. You spin my head. Random songs that are maybe a bit relevant. Sweet, the ship's taking it well. Let's hope it holds and descends even further. Is that? No way! It's alternate reality us! That's so great! Oh, hold up. The ship's full on dead. I guess our ship may not be so great in Saturn fight after all. Whatever, I'm feeling confident. Well, I suppose if they're us, then we know that we are doing here, so we are here are explaining a plot to them. Yes, you, yes, here, yes. Now, give the inconspicuous orb thing a scan so that we can finish this, soon triggering the event which we have both totally predicted. Yeah, the infinite time continuum looping thing, I guess, is what it is referencing. What is this? Scan Saturn again. And let's start shooting, I guess. Is that a shield? The game has shield mechanics, I guess. We got one part of that. Pro Blast. That's clearly a force field. It looks like you have to get in there when it's inactive. Or it looks like I have to have so much money that it doesn't really matter what's happening. Pro Blast, you hit the shield again. Just time it right and slip in there while it's turned off. No, I don't need to. Pro Blast, blue fields. These destroying have feelings. I don't care about it, man. We just shoot in until it happens. Until it works. Boom! Probably a good thing. Looks like it deactivated the force field. No idea why this was there to begin with. Just let us get to it. Okay, so we're shooting at the top. Done. We're opening up some things. Anyway, let's get hit more. Yes. I'm seeing there are a bunch of targets to hit. I also see that everything is looping around. Nice hitting our target. Very nice. So I guess the targets are in the middle now. 100k on the planet measure, by the way. Good thing we have infinite money, man. Good thing I did the infinite farming previously. And boom, we hit everything. Oh, okay, that's it. It's happening. I don't think it's safe. Get us out of here. Boost out of here. Nah, it's probably safe enough. Otherwise, I'd boost us out of here myself. Just want to feel important pressing the button. Okay, now do it. Nope. I'm gonna sit here forever. No, let's go. Let's go. And off we go to the away. Can I see the planet system? Nope. We're going outside. I don't think I need money anymore. I'm gonna sit here. And the Wes Anderson is incoming. Saturn's moving into position. Let's watch this. Oh, excuse me? Come on, man. Why is this bugged? There is no show to be watched. Why is this bugged? Why is this bugged? Oh, it happened. Well, I don't know why it's bugged, but it happened. Right then, so here we have it. This is what Reality Jumper looks like, just as I expected. The Spot Sapiens were here to help us all the way. Okay, so I've added Reality Jumper to the ID listener. When you're ready, press it. I have infinite watts, by the way. This will jump us straight over to the closest reality besides our current one. Using this method, we should be able to find home pretty quickly. Personally, I cannot see what could go wrong. A flawless plan, definitely. There we go, it's all set up. When you're ready, activate it using that to be your kinet again this year. Let's go home and save everybody. Let's do it. Click. Boom, here we go. This is Earth. This can't be it. I swear the original Earth was spherical. Give it another go. Boop. Let's see where we're gonna go. Oof, here we are. On the potato planet. Okay, this is a potato planet. The planet is a potato. This probably is the reality we're looking for. Fire it up again. We'll find the correct one. Boop. Here we go. Yes! Oh, this is not meant to be flat. Not a problem. We can cause this thing as often as we want. Press it again. Click. Let's see where we go. Boom. We must be getting close. This one's spherical, which is good. Try again. This can't be infinite realities, right? There can't be. Let's go. Click it. Click. Oop. Corn Planet. This is a reference to Rick and Morty. Here, I'll take over the Reality Jumper. You're clearly not very good at this. Activating. Look. I'll keep this going. Just sit back and enjoy the ride. Exactly. And this is the end. We just hit the Wes Anderson movie. So from here on out, I'm not going to be talking anymore. I'm going to allow you guys to experience the whole game on your own. Yeah, this is the end of the game. I'm gonna leave the music and the vibe go on, and I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna come back at the end. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to drop like, subscription, etc. And as always, thanks for watching, and see you guys around. I'm gonna come back at the end. We did it, boys. We won. And that is the end of the game, as I said. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Here are the credits. As I said, if you did, comment down below. You know what? I would like to know how you felt at the end and what it gave you, what you felt like it gave you. You know, the ending, as I said, Wes Anderson movie. Everybody can interpret whatever he sees. Although I think it was just parallel universes. So, yeah, maybe give a name to each universe. That would be fun to read. Anyway, that's going to actually be it. I hope you guys really enjoyed. The game was fun, and it took me 1 hour and 48 minutes. So you can still do the bad thing and buy the game, play the game, and then refund the game, which I will once again dissuade you for doing, because with $3 you can buy half a coffee. So it's like, it's nothing, man. If you want to play this game yourself and race me, so do it. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, thanks for watching again. See you guys around.